They say 1967 was the last time we danced, hoisting silver, hearts entranced. Since then, fate's played a wicked game, but we wear the crest, we chant the name. Sid lit the night with 10, Turnbull fight 5 from the back end. Clark through thunder, Gilmore spun gold, Sundin stood tall, brave and bold. Kuja Clark saves from the jaws of defeat, Cavaliers passes pure elite. Raymer cried, we cried too. Matthews came and hope felt new. Marner weaves our land of flies, rallies rush electrifies. We've seen the ghosts, we've felt the pain, but every April we rise again. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. When Gretzky's high stick went unseen, when Montreal crushed our playoff dream, when Boston came back from 4-1 down, we wore the blue, we bore the frown. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. Through ballads, chaos, through Sunday's tears, through decades of drought, through wasted years, but loyalty, that's our brand. We stand, we chant, we clap our hands. We bleed the white, we wear the blue. We dream of what we're born to do. Raise that cup, parade the street. Maple Leafs, our hearts still beat. So cue the music, strike the chord. This ain't just hockey, it's folklore. From Carlton's grin to legends past, we're Leaf forever, built to last. Son of a pitch, I'm a Leaf fan. And when fate knocks us out again, we'll sing this verse, we'll feel the flame, because every year we play the game. As Leaf fans, we'd all like to thank Joe Bowen for all the calls he made. Maybe this year he'll call a cup. As Leaf fans, you know, we'll never give up. Never give up.
There's the microphone. Good evening, Toronto Maple Leafs fans. We're back at it tonight, Tuesday night. A happy Remembrance Day, Veterans Day for those in the United States. It's the Leafs and the Bruins tonight from Boston, TD Garden. It's going to be a good one. Our buds are coming off a horrific, horrible, disgusting 2-game set over the weekend in losses to these Boston Bruins and Carolina Hurricanes. We are going to want to turn this around and get a victory tonight in Boston. Here is the starters, as you can see here on the X. We're going to go through the pregame here and checking out some of the tweets out there. And anybody, look at this, all these people's screens going crazy. Everybody's upset. The game is blacked out. And there you go. That's why we do what we do here on TSI. If the game is blacked out, we're glad to have you here. We'll be providing play-by-play, some color commentary, actually switching it up, doing some play-by-play, maybe switching it off, making the second period only color. It's a suggestion from our YouTube vidIQ coach there, Tyler. Hope you're checking in, man. Good to see you. And look at this. We got Chris O'Keefe in the house. Let's go TSI Leaf time, ladies and gentlemen. Big hello to you, Chris O'Keefe. Great to see you tonight. And there's Alex Games as well in the chat. Maple Leafs poopy. Yes, that's how they've been playing lately, Alex. It has not been pretty for the Maple Leafs. Here's some more here. We got Go Leafs Go. Let's not play like this weekend. Amen to that tweet. Time to win. Bruins have won 6 straight games as the underdog. Boston is the underdog tonight going into this one. So get your bets in if you have not done so already. I have not gotten any bets in tonight. Don't really care on the betting front. But back at the Garden, looking 7 in a row. Hate the Leafs, kill 'em, says Polly Red Sox. It's always fun when the Bruins and the Leafs get together. It's never kind between the fans there. Jonathan Javio, greetings from Saskatoon. Good to see you, Jonathan. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Here's Burnsy 99. I pay for Sportsnet to watch the Maple Leafs games, and again, they're blacked out. WTF. Can't even watch the Montreal Canadiens unless you pay more. Sportsnet website is all Blue Jays even though they're done. Leafs and their fans don't matter. Sell the Leafs, Rogers. Hashtags Leafs forever. Man, it is frustrating with the games getting blacked out. This one tonight is here in the United States, where I'm based out of. It's on True TV. What in God's name? True TV? Are you kidding me? So you got to get the right stuff, the right programs, and the right subscriptions and everything to be able to watch the game. It's just crazy. All right, let's get the vertical live started up as we're almost ready for puck drop here. And man, it's getting close to puck drop. Did that go? No, it didn't go. What the heck? There we go. All right, we're going to start that vertical live stream up. We've got, let's see, a few people waiting in there. We got CK and Carmen in the house. There we go. We'll start that up. Good to see you, CK and Carmen. Thank you for hanging out with us over there in the vertical live. The puck is dropped, and we are underway here on my TV screen right here. Hope you are all doing really good. Now let's get off of this and to the hockey game. We didn't even get to my key matchups. We'll come back and talk about this, I'm sure, during the intermission. We'll see how that goes. All right, there we go. Now we're in business. Boom. There it is. All right, here we go. Puck is with the Leafs. Robertson, who has been shifted up to the line with Matthew Nyes and Austin Matthews, hoping to spark some change here, is Craig Berube. A nice pass across the ice by John Tavares. Almost makes it the whole way across for a good chance on goal, but doesn't quite happen. Here comes Victor Arvidsson down the right side. Launches it at the Leafs net, goes wide, and the puck goes all the way back into the neutral zone. Here is McMahon. McMahon flips it towards center, intercepted there by Victor Arvidsson again on the puck, and now flipped forward for number 21. Wait a minute. There's no 21 on the roster there that I'm looking at. What's going on here? All right, there you go. Don't forget to click the like button. That is right, Chris. Thank you for reminding everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get more people here in the chat. And the more you hit the like, the more people it'll be here. Matias Michelli with a centering pass into Dakota Joshua's broken up there by the Bruins and taken up into the neutral zone. Right at the red line, dumped back down is the Leafs. Chasing after it goes Andrew Peak of the Bruins. Peak with the puck behind the net, drops it off for Jokiharju. Jokiharju steps out in front of the net, still taking his time. The Bruins have completed the change. There's no pressure by the Leafs. And that's something that we need to talk about, is these Leafs just not pressuring on the defensive end. They're not playing good defense at all. There's a offside by the Bruins as the puck skips into the Leaf zone, and we get the break. With 17:42 to go here in the first period. All right, let's see. Where's that? How's this one looking over here? Looking all right there. Thomas T-Bone, happy Veterans Day. Happy Remembrance Day. Good to see you, Thomas. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let us know your predictions in the chat. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Jump on it. Let us know in the chat what your prediction is for the Leafs and the Bruins tonight on a Tuesday night, a Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, holiday night, even though who really gets the day off of work? I'm going to actually, that's a great poll idea. Why don't we start that up as the poll? Did you get today off of work? Happy Veterans Remembrance. Ooh, there's a chance right off the bat as I'm over here getting this poll typed in. Chance by the Bruins, but it's saved and then rung off the post. And now the Leafs turn it around in transition. And here they come as they dump and chase. That is the name of the Leafs game. I actually saw a stat today that the Leafs were last in the league in percentage of dump and chase at 58.9% so far this season. What a chance for Kostadinov. How do you say that guy's name? Kostadinov. And just say a big save there by Anthony Stolarz. We need a big night out of him. Cannot have the rough start that he had in the last game against the Bruins. All right. There you go. The poll is now up and live in the regular. I probably should start it in the other live as well. Here comes Kunadinov with the wraparound attempt, and it's blocked there by the Leafs. Chasing is Philippe Myers, and the Bruins send it back down into the zone. Chased in down there in 71. Victor Arvidsson is pushed in the back, and he goes down really, really lightly. And we're going to have a penalty. OEL heading to the box nice and early. The Boston Bruins, 2 shots to the Leafs 0, and we have a power play coming up for the Bruins. And now we need a kill. Carmen Dawn Allen, Stephen Asselin, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Stephen A says 3-0 Toronto. Go Leafs, go. I love it. I hope you're right. I would love to see a shutout for Stoli right now. That would be absolutely amazing. All right, where is that? We got to copy that. There we go. No, it won't let me do it, will it? There we go. That's good there. All right, here's the power play for Boston. Arvidsson sends it back up around for Geeky, up at the top of the point, over to Pasternak. Pasternak into the middle. And it's deflected by number 18, Pavel Zacha, and into the back of the net. And just like that, 13 seconds into the power play, the Bruins fans are dancing, and it's 1-0 Bruins over the Leafs. And this Leafs team is just slow and behind every single play. This is just Stolarz. Really nothing you can fault him there. Puck goes off the leg of Zacha and in. I don't even think he got his stick to it. And just Pasternak shooting the puck at the net, making things happen. Taking chances, and there you go. The chance is taken. 1-0 Bruins. Time for our buds to wake up here real quick. All right, here comes the face-off, won by the Bruins. And this has a chance that it could get real ugly real quick because these buds are just real slow here. Here's Morgan Riley passing up, and it's just sloppy. Absolutely disgusting gameplay here by the Buds tonight. They can't keep a hold of the puck. As soon as they get the puck, it's turned over. And Boston, again, just skating circles around the Leafs. Kind of like the way that the Leafs got skated around last night against the Hurricanes, 2 nights ago against the Hurricanes, when they gave up 22 shots to 2 in the third period. So here's Boston with the puck. I swear they've had possession of the puck this entire game. I don't think the Leafs have had the puck for more than 15, 20 seconds. Long pass up will be missed by everyone and go for icing. So maybe the Leafs can get lucky off a face-off draw here and make something happen here. Man, oh man, what a rough start here for the Leafs. Craig Berube's second season with the Leafs, 60 wins, 33 losses, and 5 ties. The pressure is on Mr. Berube right now. That is for sure. Man, they are the fans are not happy with Craig Berube. Leafs Twitter is just going crazy. All the crazy talk. I think that firing Berube would be a huge mistake right now. I think it's way too early for that. Let the man work a couple seasons with Trevelling. Let him work this issue out. But man, they got to move some of these players because they just have no room to do anything. They're just cap tied, and the guys that they have just aren't good enough, and it shows. Here's the puck down low. Nicholas Waugh drops it off for Michelli behind the net. Michelli skates out through the near side, and his pass intercepted. Another turnover, another giveaway. Every time I look at the play, it's something that the Leafs have just been doing for the last few games here with turnovers, giveaways. Just unbelievable. Here come the Bruins now down in their own end. Far corner, drops back to the point. Chasing after it is Janot. His stick is slashed, and guess what? The Buds are going back to the box. Dude, what is going on? 6 minutes into this game, and our Maple Leafs have now given up 2 power play opportunities in 6 minutes. And the Bruins are 1 for 1, trying to make it 2 for 2. So we got to get a kill here, Maple Leafs fans. Time to get a kill. Whew, not looking good here. Not looking good. You know, it's funny, I was reading some stuff today that there's just not a ton of interest here with the Leafs. The fans aren't watching right now because it's so ugly, and it's just been so slow. And man, oh man, it is something. This is you look at this team. They gave up 85 shots over the weekend. 85 shots on goal in 2 games. That is 42.5 average per game. That's unacceptable. You're not going to win hockey games when you're giving up that many shots a game. So time for the Buds to figure it out here. They're going to have to come up with a penalty kill because of the slash there on Janot. All right, there you go. Jonathan Javio says the Saskatchewan Roughriders versus Montreal Alouettes for the Grey Cup this Sunday, and good luck to both of you. That should be a great game. Really excited for Carmen and Steph. They're the resident fans there for the Roughriders and the Als, respectively. Meow Meow Man says hi. How you doing over there, Meow Meow Man? Thanks for hanging out with us. There's CK with the emojis in the chat. It's got the poppy emoji. Join as a member today and get access to these emojis here. You can hit the cheers like Stephen A. and the like in there. All kinds of awesome emojis. Of course, we have our Blue Jays and Dodgers emojis out there still. Argos, TFC. Well, I think I replaced the TFC one, but here you go. Here's all the emojis there. Join for a member. It's only $1.49. They raised the price on me here at YouTube. I made it as the cheapest option because why not? It's not about the money. It's about having a good chatting experience, and they went and upped it from 99 cents up to $1.49. Damn inflation. All right, there you go, Andy Para. What's up, Andy? Good to see you. Everyone having a mental hangover for the World Series. Yes, I am for sure. I am still frustrated with how that turned out. Here come the Bruins. Oh, turned over by Lorentz. Shoots and scores on the star. Right, there's a shorty by Lorentz with the interception, and that's how you start the... There you go. That's an answer right there. There you go. We said it. We needed a response quickly, and it needed a big kill. And there is Lorentz in the middle, takes the puck right off of Charlie McAvoy, and takes the shot in the slot and up into the corner. And we're tied at 1 after the shorty. A huge bounce back there for the Leafs. Here's Pasternak, circles at the point, takes it down low into the middle for Arvidsson. His shot goes wide and back to the point. Creeping in is Boston over to the faceoff circle, now sent back to McAvoy. McAvoy goes right back to the far circle. Down low, switching. Now passes down low again into the corner. Boston just shifting the puck, gets it all the way across, but fanning on the shot is Zacha. Almost has his technically second of the game. Here's McAvoy's shot, and it's saved by Stolarz, or went wide, and just wrapped all the way around there for McAvoy to chase down. 33 seconds to go on the 5-on-4 power play for the Bruins, and it's 1-1. Bruins and Leafs, 12-17 to go. Here comes Boston. Nice hit there by Simone Benoit, and the Leafs grab the puck, try and shift it up the boards, but they can't get it up and out. Here's Carlo digging against the boards with Kuznetsov, and there's a turnover there, and Dakota Joshua pushes the puck forward. 12 seconds to go on the kill as Alex is booing there. Hey, sorry, Alex, but it happens. Brandy Gale, what's up, Brandy? Good to see you there with the awesome bell emoji for the goal. Newfie Outdoors as well. I love it. Thanks for hanging out with us in the chat and chatting it up. What a shot there by Lorentz to beat Swayman on the first goal of the first shot of the game for the Leafs. Gets past Swayman. All right, here we go. Pasternak with the puck, sends it into the middle, and man, this Leafs D's just sleeping right now on the penalty kill. Do not let Pasternak in that close. There's his shot, saved by Stolarz and cleared down the ice. Now, apparently we had another penalty there on the Leafs because the reset on the power play. We've got a minute and a half left on the power play for Boston. Again, 5 shots on goal to 1. Boston creeps on into their own zone. Arvidsson tries to flick it across to the backboards, and it's picked off there by the Leafs and sent the length of the ice down for Jeremy Swayman. Swayman drops it off there to number 27, Lindholm. Assistant captain Lindholm, and number 92, Kuznetsov. Here's McCabe putting some pressure on him. Breaks it up, and then intercepted there by Matthew Nyes. Nyes drops it off to Matthews. Matthews launches it up over the head of the defender, and chasing is Matthew Nyes. Can't quite get there, as Kuznetsov will get there first. He'll pass it up across the line. Looked like that was offside. If they score, you got to take a look at that. And back in Lindholm. Lindholm drops it off, sends it back to the point. Boston shifting the puck really well. There's a shot from the point and scores. Anthony Stolarz gives up his second goal of the first period, and Boston retakes the lead 2-1. Man, oh man, oh man. That is tough. That's a tough one. Lindholm with the shot, doesn't touch anybody. Goes right over Stolarz' shoulder and into the back of the net. And just like that, 2-1 Boston. We got ourselves a brand new game with a Boston lead because they just had it a minute ago. Come on, boys, let's go. There's Knocker Norton in the house from Hull. Love it. There's CK Wrong Stream. Hello, everyone, on this day of mourning. Yes. Yes, CK. Cheers, my man. Happy Remembrance Day, Veterans Day. in the U.S. It is definitely a somber holiday, but thankful for all of the veterans' service and all of those who have served. Here's a shot by the Leafs, and it's sent wide there by Swayman. McMahon sends it back to the point. It goes through 3 Maple Leafs, Riley, OEL, and William Nylander, and back into the neutral zone. Here's OEL with the puck, sends it up to Morgan Riley. Riley dumps it down low. Dump and chase, the Leafs' name of the game. Now here's Max Domi with the turnover in the middle. Stick handles, tries to get through a defender. Puck will go down into the corner and is swatted out there by Boston and then controlled. Here comes Boston, number 52, Sean Corrali, sends the puck towards the net. And the Leafs trying to get it out finally do just that. Lorentz sends it up for Blais to chase. He will go after it and turned over there by the Bruins. Pocket picked. And here comes Pastrnak down the near side. Pastrnak on the right loses the puck to the Leafs, and now Matthew Knies takes it into the zone. Tries to pass into the middle, and it's just intercepted there by the Bruins. Leafs try to poke it back. And just sloppy play here. No good possession by the Leafs. The Bruins have had a few chances here that they have strung together the passes, but the Leafs have just not been able to do that so far. The fans are looking for another penalty call here on the Leafs, but none given. Shot from the point goes high, and now here comes Austin Matthews. Matthews sends it across the ice to Knies. Knies, 2-on-2. Tries to do some stick work and falls into the net, and Swayman grabs the puck. So with 8:05 to go in the first period, Boston up 2-1. Good evening, Jonathan Scott. What's up, man? There's Andy says, the bunt could have won the Blue Jays the World Series. I checked the video angles of the play. Andy, the Blue Jays, that whole thing was just oh, man. The whole thing was just frustrating. So many chances to get the victory and just could not get it done. But what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? All right, let's take a look at the Twitter here and talk about some of the key matchups. So here, the key matchups tonight, Austin Matthews against David Pastrnak. There's each team's best, the stars of the show. Austin Matthews and Pastrnak. So far, Matthews has done nothing. Has not had an assist. He's even nothing. Pastrnak already with a point tonight. He's got an assist on the power play with 1 shot on goal. And there you go. Man, it's getting ugly on Twitter here as I'm reading through some of the tweets. But we'll visit some of the other keys there. Paris G says, boring. This effing team, man. Glaring issue that's notable for the Leafs is their F2. They never have their F2 where he's supposed to be, or he's there 1 to 2 seconds too late. F1 is starting to force the puck a bit better, but it's a 1-on-2 every time. No F2 help whatsoever in corner battles. No help at all in the corners. The Leafs are just, they are playing like a team that is trying to get their coach fired. Here, Paul ML says. Man, Sammy Blais needs to find a home near Rico Coliseum. He is horrible. I'll tell you, man, this Twitter is pretty toxic here. So let's switch this over to the intermission background because we'll revisit this come intermission time. But until then, let's get back to the main game. They show Brandon Carlo there on the bench. Carlo and Minton, and I'll say, man, Minton sure had a great game on Saturday. Not so much for Brandon Carlo. And that is a false alarm. Apologies. I left it on there. It didn't reset, but I thought I would get everybody's attention so that we would know that there is a delay. They actually are working on the glass. One of the partitions of the glass fell off, so there is a delay in the arena right now. John Papineau Good to see you. Says hi in the live chat there on the vertical stream. Appreciate you hanging out with us over there on the vertical stream. Let us know your prediction in the chat if you're just joining up. Obviously, you're a little bit late. The Bruins leading 2-1 already, but hoping that we've got a comeback in our Maple Leafs here. But man, it is not looking good right now. We're back underway, at least by the AI score, as there's a shot off the target there by the Leafs, and the Bruins come into possession. Yep, I am live on that feed. So that's just way ahead of me, that's all. All right, so be it. We'll go with it then. We'll go with this one, or should we roll with this one here? I think I like this setup a little bit better, though. I like this setup a little better. All right, here come the Leafs in the Bruins zone. Riley with the puck at the blue line, sends it in, and it's intercepted there by the Bruins and brought out. Arvidsson drops it off nicely at the point. Shot is saved by the Leafs goaltender, Anthony Stolarz. There's another shot by the Bruins right into the middle and saved again by Stolarz. Shots on goal. Now 8-1. And if you want to talk about something crazy here, the odds in this one, for some ungodly reason, are still, the Leafs are still favored right now. Money line -135 on DraftKings. If that's the case, maybe I should vote on that, or I should get in on that, because my God, the Bruins are still dogs, even with the lead. That's insane. I can tell you right now, unless something drastically changes here for the Maple Leafs, the Bruins are going to walk all over the Buds, because this is just ugly. The Leafs are just a step behind every single play. Here's Benoit now with the puck, sends it up into the neutral zone. There's a pass back looking for McCabe, and missing him is the Leafs pass. Here's Michelli, dump and chase. Nicholas Waugh going after it. Swayman comes out to play the puck, plays it nicely right to his teammate's stick, and here comes Kastelic. Kastelic dumps down for the Bruins. The Leafs pick it up. Dakota Joshua sends it around the boards to Matias Michelli. Michelli dumps it from the red line, waiting for Waugh to chase again. He goes, and it's picked up there by the Bruins. The Bruins send it up the rink, and Pasternak chasing to the far left side. Can't quite get there. Leafs get there first. Leafs send it in all the way behind the net to Swayman. Swayman comes out, plays it over to McAvoy. McAvoy rings it up the boards and all the way down and out. Should be icing, but icing is waved off by a great hustle play there by the Bruins. Number, 39? Morgan Geekie. Great hustle there by Geekie. Negates the icing, and Boston still in possession of the puck, as I've been over here geeking over Geekie. Jesus, this is unbelievable. Here's Geekie again with the puck. Philippe Myers right on him, trying to get the puck away from him. Finally, Austin Matthews picks his pocket, but it comes right back out to the Panthers on the point. The Bruins. Here's Zadorov. Zadorov loses it at the blue line, and chasing him there is the Leafs. Matthews stays back, and we've got a penalty coming up. The whistle is blown, and I believe it's going to be a penalty on Robertson here. And that will send the Bruins to another power play, I believe, because Zadorov's heading to the bench. Or are they calling offside? Did the ref call offside? Because the ref had his arm up and blew the play down. So, I don't know. We don't know. We're going to commercial break. I can tell you that much. It's a TV timeout. As you can see, it's on HBO Max, True TV, and TNT. If you're just joining us here and you're looking for the TV feed, there you go. It's on lots of channels tonight. True, TNT, HBO Max, any streaming service you can imagine, it's there. Brandy Gale, Jonathan Scott, Andy Para. Love it. Big Jam Roll. What's up, Big Jam Roll? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. All right, so our Buds are really not looking good here. Shots on goal, as you can see, 8-1 Now you take that back to include the third period against the Hurricanes back on Sunday, and that's now 30-3. Shots given up to shots taken by our Toronto Maple Leafs. 1 to every 10 shots for the opposition. You're not making the playoffs if that's how you play hockey. Some other things, you'll see, last night, the defensive effort's just not there. I mean, you're seeing it. Last game, 4 breakaways in a stretch of 4 minutes. That you're not going to play, you're not going to win when you're doing stuff like that. So we got, who's that? Oliver Lilly Bruins, 6-4 final. That would you say? Nice prediction there. That could be. It could be a very high-scoring game. There's Morsey in the chat as well, says 2-0 Sens. Sens are in the lead. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with us, Morsey. Shane Knighty. What the hell is he doing on TV? Oh, wow. All right, so a guy that I used to work with at Germain Arena with the Florida Everblades is on TV. He is an announcer here with TNT Sports interviewing Craig Berube right now. That is wild. All right, here come the Buds. Leaves the puck to go over the blue line. McCann sends it out back into the middle, and a chance there for the Leafs, but nothing working for the Leafs tonight. Here comes McMahon, Nylander. Nylander down at the near circle, spins, turns, sends it back across to Brandon Carlo. Carlo dumps it down low to Johnny Tavares. Tavares over to Nylander, to the point for Riley. His shot is blocked. Recovered there at the blue line. Shifts and switch with Carlo. Sends it in to McMahon. He bats at it, loses control of the puck. There's another shot in the middle, and it's finally covered there by Swayman. And the Leafs finally get another shot on goal here with 5:09 left in the first period. They're showing a huge hit by Wheel of the Bruins. Never heard that guy. Veal. Jeffrey Veal. Whacked Robertson there. Then they just show this bouncing puck. Somehow Tavares getting a stick on it and shoots it right into Swayman's chest. Here's the faceoff won by the Leafs. Simon Benoit's shot is wide. Lorentz, the goal scorer for the Leafs, the shorty. He's on the ice again with Blais, Benoit, Domi. Here goes Lorentz to the far side. In the corner. Yokiharu on him. Passed out into the middle, intercepted there by the Bruins, and just out of the zone. Leafs take the puck back. Benoit at the red line, sends it into the middle for Domi. Domi spins and turns, launches it up. This might actually go for icing, but it's not. Turned over there, and the Leafs try to get a puck into the middle. Robertson trying to send it to Nyes. He does. Now it gets popped back to Robertson, and now the Bruins take over and skate it out of their own end. Shot down into behind the Leafs net, picked up there by the Leafs as the Bruins will take the change. Matthew Nyes gets the tip in, sends the puck all the way across the boards. Clearing attempt. Oh, man, that's something you got to pounce on there for the Leafs, as the clearing attempt was blocked by the Bruins, not paying attention, knocks it down, and no Leafs there to pick it up. Here comes Matthew Nyes, passing up to Matthews. Matthews sends it down the ice. Robertson chasing. Robertson, really good opportunity tonight to make something click with Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes. Stolars wings it back to the defense, and it's somehow broken up there by the Boston Bruins. And then the Leafs, McCabe's stick is busted by a slash of the Bruins, no call. And their forecheck takes the puck away from the Leafs. Now Brandon Carlo loses it. Here is Geeky. Geeky, who's been on the forecheck all night. Just a real strong young forward there for the Bruins. Turned over there by McCabe. McCabe gets a hold of it, sends it up there to Willie, and he forgets the puck. Bruins now turn it around. Number 26, a great chance there for the peak. Man, Leafs can't clear. Boston, another chance. Takes the shot wide. Carlo sends it up the boards. Taken there by Boston. Every clearing attempt. Every time the Leafs get the puck, Boston's right there to take it away or intercept it. There's a shot from the far side, one-on-one, Steves with Stolars, and Steve somehow gets it past Anthony Stolars. And on the 9th shot on goal for the Boston Bruins, that is the 3rd goal given up by Anthony Stolars, and it's 3-1 Bruins. Man, oh man, wow. Mad Max in the chat. What's up, Mad Max? Good to see you. Richard Fewer, good to see you, Richard. Ooh, this is ugly right here. This is real ugly here. 3 goals given up by Anthony Stolars so far tonight. Now, you remember he gave up 4 against the Bruins in the first about 25 minutes of action last game. So we might see a similar story here. Do we see Hildebeest come in, or will we see Stolars just have to finish it out? Because I think that's probably what we're going to have to see. Hey, Richard Fewer with the super chat, my man. Thank you, Richard. Huge support. So huge, man. Thank you so much. These super chats, ladies and gentlemen, right now in the state of the channel, this is what we are running on right now. So thank you so much for the support, Richard, and for all of you insiders that are here. Cheers to you. Cheers for the support. We really, really need it. And glad we've got you here, insiders. Thank you. Here come the Buds, and it's cleared out by the Bruins. Just as I say that, just when I look and see that it is down in the Leafs' end, Boston clears the puck. There's a turnover by Pasternak, and Lorentz picks the pocket, and it is grabbed there by Swayman for the whistle with 1:34 to go in the first period. There you go. Connor, hey, Mike, I'm floating between streams today. Appreciate it, Connor. Thank you for hanging out with us. There's Brandy Gale with the super chat. All right. Thank you, Brandy. I love it. Much appreciated. For the kitties, let's go. The cats. We should get a cat over here. They're sleeping, though.
Just going to send you a picture. That's so wild.
Oh, man. Yep, they're eating right now, and then I got a laundry basket with 3 other ones just snuggled up together. I should probably just, yeah, that's actually what I should do. Here's the face-off. We'll do that right at the intermission. That's what we're going to do. We'll bring the cats over. No, we won't, because the puck just went out of play. But the Buds are coming up on a power play here. Here we go. Can we, where's the... There we go. Basket of kittens. Thanks, Brandy. Appreciate the super chat there. Go Leafs, go. Here's the power play for the Buds. Shot by Nylander goes wide. Tavares chases after it. Into the corner. Puck is cleared by the Bruins, and the Leafs regroup in their own end. Spinning with the puck is OEL. He drops it back. Here is the pass into the left side. Nyes wraps it around the boards for Tavares. Tavares almost loses the puck. Now he does lose the puck. It goes back to the point. Sent across to Nylander. Nylander in the near side point. Into the middle. Ooh, great poke check there by Tavares as it was almost cleared by Boston, and now finally is all the way cleared down. John Connor in the chat. Thanks for hanging out with us, John Labatt's. Jeez, I've had too many Labatt's. I need a Labatt's. Watching this Leafs team play right now, you need a lot of Labatt's. My goodness. Yeah, cuteness overload. There's Pretend Farmer G, the love of my life. All right, OEL with the puck. Sends it up here for the Leafs. One last chance before the first intermission. Matias Michelli drops it off to Robertson, and in that process, it's intercepted there by the Bruins and sent down the ice. Morgan Riley grabs it from Stolars behind the net, just screaming up the ice, sends it across into the middle for Nick Waugh. His shot is saved there by Swayman, and that is the end of the period, so our Maple Leafs will have 26 seconds of power play time to start the second period, but a very, very poor first period from the Maple Leafs tonight. 3-1, we trail the Boston Bruins. 7 goals given up by Anthony Stolarz in just over 2 periods of play. Ooh, not looking good here. Not looking good for the Buds, but we're here to cheer them on. All right, time to go refill my water because I talk a lot, and so I'm thirsty. Happy Remembrance Day. Happy Veterans Day. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Taking it to the intermission page. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button while you're waiting. We'll be back in a minute.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself. I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on. I'm only human.
All right, insiders, we're back here for the intermission. What a horrific first period there by the Toronto Maple Leafs. And Twitter is definitely letting them have it. And here we got the cat. See how by bringing the basket over. But this one's ugly here. Defensive work is just not there tonight. The Leafs are just leaving Stoli out to dry. It's just crazy. I mean, looking at some updates here for Wall. Wall's still probably about a week away. This is just, here these comments here on Twitter. Is there a rule in the NHL in forfeiting? Can the Maple Leafs just forfeit the game, seeing as no one on the team has any desire to play yet again tonight? We've seen some bad Leafs team, but this team has been by far the worst team in the last 20 years. That might be a bit of a stretch. That might be accurate, because man, oh man, this is tough. Leafs just don't look together at all. You figure you look at the Leafs. One goal was that shorthanded goal by Lawton. No, it wasn't Lawton. It was Lorentz. A turnover, and Lorentz gets it. Like, what are we doing out there? There's no cohesion. There's no passing. Every single time the Leafs get the puck, they're losing it just immediately. It's just crazy here. The Matthews Passengers speech after Game 7 last year should have been the biggest red flag to Leafs fans. He was the biggest passenger in that series and took zero responsibility. Yet Marner was the villain. And, that's what I like to see here with Marner. I don't think if Marner was here, it really would make any difference right now. This team's really not struggling that much offensively. It's really a struggle defensively. And this team did very well last year. They've got the talent on the back line. I don't know what the heck's going on. Play like you mean it. That's a good one. Dumpster fire. Yep, that's the Maple Leafs right now. Accurate. Yeah, it's pretty clear they don't want to play Berube hockey. We're not seeing any Berube hockey out there. They're not rough. They're not putting pressure on these guys. They're just not there. They're not playing today. So let's take a look at some of the other key matchups. Willie Nylander against Victor Arvidsson. Playmaker against the sniper. There has been no playmaking from Willie Nylander this evening. Mentioned his name a couple times. He's done a couple nice spin moves down at the corner, but really hasn't set anything up. Not really any good chances so far. But again, nothing from the rest of the team either. So it's not like we're we're lighting it on fire and one guy's not. Morgan Rielly versus Lindholm, offensive D versus the shutdown D. Morgan Rielly he's always involved in the attack. He's more of an offensive defenseman, and Lindholm is more of that shutdown defender. Lindholm so far has been the winner of that matchup tonight. Matthew Knies and Morgan Geekie, rising stars showdown. Matthew Knies has a great opportunity tonight to be on that first line with Austin Matthews, and as well with Nick Robertson with that shift. With that, you got the speed of Robertson. Robertson has just been flying the last few games. He's got an opportunity to make a name for himself here. Get on that first line. Keep this first line in play. But it's not seeming to happen that way. However, Morgan Geekie, on the other hand, I was geeking out about Morgan Geekie earlier because the guy is he's showing up today. He is everywhere. He's flying down the ice. He's making hits, but not our Leafs here. So, all right, there's those key matchups. Let's get this thing away from that chat. Good to see everybody here in the chat tonight. Michael Johnny with the USA. Good to see you, Michael. Brandy, Richard Fewer, Carmen, Andy Para, I love it. Thank you for the support tonight. The super chats, absolutely huge. Much, much appreciated. Let me pull those up there. Will they show up in the in there? Oh, they don't. See, it's just the. I can always change that here. Look at this. We'll change that right now. Boom. There it is. Now we got the super chats in there that we want. Thank you, Richard and Brandy, for the amazing support with the super chats. Anyone else that can send over super chats, it'd be greatly appreciated, as things have changed here at TSI, and those super chats are absolutely massive. They go a long way. So thank you, Richard, and thank you, Brandy. All right, here we go with the second period. Any chance of hope here in the second period, Leafs fans? Do we have any chance of hope? Anybody excited? Let's get the wave going here. Let's get the Go Leafs Go chant going. Let's get some positivity in here. I'm feeling so negative. Leafs Nation is feeling so negative. Maybe we need to get some positivity in here. There you go. Cheers, Carmen. So glad you're here hanging out with us. All right, let's go with that pink wave emoji. Let's get the positivity going. I think the Leafs are going to come out in the power play here, and I think they're going to score just after the power play expires. Give them about 45 seconds to a minute into the period, and the Leafs are going to get a goal and just get right back into this puck game. I was going to say ball game, but they're going to get right back into this game, and then we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. We're going to go on the comeback, and the Leafs are going to come out of here with a victory tonight. Maybe I'm sounding a little crazy. I feel a little crazy. But we'll see. Let's take a look at some of the stats here for where'd it go? Where? Dang it. I gotta get that out of here again. There it goes. Yes, kittens for luck. You know it, Richard. You know it. The cat's hanging out with us here. Need the luck, man. Need the luck. All right, here we go. This is a little better now. All right, let's take a look at the stats here. The game stats, the stats that are important. And of course, I have to scroll down in order to get the stats up here. What the heck? There we go. All right, so the stats that matter. Shots on goal, 10-6. It was like 9-2 right up until that power play for the Leafs at the end of the first period. So maybe there's just a little bit of optimism in the room, and hopefully they can turn that around. They got a few more shots there right at the end. Maybe they can get a few more shots here to start out that second period. And oh, CK. I'll take Tom over Kitties. 47% on the face-off circle for the Leafs. 8 of 17. So it's close. Really tight there. Next face-off could change it right up there. Power plays, the Bruins, 2 for 3 on the power play tonight, but the Leafs, 0 for 1. Obviously, the second one's still going right now, but we'll see that one expire 26 seconds into the second period. So penalty minutes, 6 for the Leafs. This is the issue here, ladies and gentlemen. They cannot be in the box as much as they're in the box. If you're going to be getting 6 penalty minutes in a period, you're going to be losing that game. That's how it works. Gotta stay out of the box. Gotta stop with the stupid penalties. CK. I love it. I love it, man. Block shots 5 for the Bruins to 3 for the Leafs. And then giveaways 7 to 5 for the Leafs. I really don't know how they calculate this giveaway stat here on NHL.com, because I guarantee you there was a hell of a lot more than 7 giveaways. Now, if you're talking about possession, like if the Leafs had possession for 15 seconds or more and then gave the puck away, then maybe that 7 would be a little more accurate. But it's just been a turnover after turnover after turnover for the Leafs so far in this game. And quite frankly, since the weekend as well, the game against the Bruins on Saturday and the Hurricanes on Sunday. So hopefully all I can hang my hat on here for some positivity is that the Leafs are on the power play to start the second period. So really, really hoping for a quick start to the second period and getting that goal to get us back into this game, because right now it's going to be a little bit tough, a little tough to do, especially if Boston gets the next one. Boston gets the next goal, forget about it. It's game set match with this one for sure. All right, there's our goalie stats there. Now we just need to pull up the other one. So 3 goals against on 10 shots. Not the best night so far for Anthony Stolarz. Now there's the stats there for the Bruins. We got to fix that, get that for the Leafs. It always switches the home and the away team. There we go. And then we just need to get the score on here, and we'll be in business with the stats. We can discuss the Leaf stats here. Oh, really, the only thing to discuss. There's not much to discuss. It's a whole bunch of zeros. Lorentz with the shorthanded goal, and that is the only difference here in this one for the Leafs. All right, let's get that score up there. And here comes the Bruins now win the faceoff and take the puck towards the Leafs end, and that'll do the power play is now done. So 26 seconds did not get the Leafs anything of note. There's the Bruins actually had the puck in the Leafs end. So now the Bruins have it in behind their own net. Long pass forward. What a you got it. Okay. This is just stop the game. Stop the game right here. Where's the white towel? Just get the white towel. I mean, it's blue. This is a blue towel, but just wave the white towel. I mean, this game is done. The Leafs are standing there. What did they do during that period, that intermission? This is absolutely disgusting. As well, hey, it's a good moment. David Pastrnak Pasta hits his 400th goal. Career goal. 400th career goal. So there you go. All the players have come off the bench. The goalie's out from his goal, hugging on Pastrnak, who just, I mean, this was, where was the defense? The replay. Riley standing there at the blue line. Long pass up. Just a quick deflection and 2 defenders just sleeping. McCabe and Riley sleeping at the blue line, not paying one lick of attention to Pastrnak flying right by him down the boards. Puck goes right to him. He stops in front of Stolarz and just puts it right around him. Like, just the level of fucking disrespect right there. Like, the Leafs are just, oh, this is awful. If I'm Craig Berube right now, I'm taking a timeout, because this is just, oh, look, it's Dennis Hildeby into the game. Stolarz actually got pulled. I didn't even know that Stolarz got pulled And the first shot on Hildeby is this breakaway chance, and it's 4-1 Bruins. My God, what is going on, Maple Leafs? Why are you so bad this year? What is happening? Like, you were a lot better. Like, last season, this team was okay. And I don't think it's all just about Mitch Marner either. At least I wouldn't think so, because if it is, if one guy is your team, man. Here's McCabe, plays it up the boards to Joshua. Joshua can't keep a hold of it, and the puck's turned over. Here come the Bruins. Pass into the middle, goes wide. Deflected wide. Now the shot from the sideboards into the side netting, and trying to be cleared yet again. Here's Joshua flicking it up the side into the middle, and now Robertson scoots back to come get it. Drops it off there for McCabe. McCabe flicks the puck up forward. Waugh gets it across the line. Now down in the corner, Lindholm right on him immediately. Here come the Bruins. Turn the puck over, and here they come. Plays the puck up the ice, and it's deflected out of play into the Leafs bench. And now Nick Waugh and Peak are getting into it in front of the Leafs bench. And yeah, we're gonna need a fight here or something, boys. We're gonna need something here, guys. Man, this is awful. Wake up, Maple Leafs. Yes, it's yeah. Man, this is just wow. I am just in shock right now. 18:09 left in the second period. 4-1 Bruins. Now here comes Boston. Immediately with the puck again. Now Lawrence finally gets it back for the Leafs, plays it down low. Swayman goes out to get it. There's a hand pass on Boston, at least it should be. Now Blais flings it across the boards. Shot from the point. Misses the net. Another shot from the point. This time Swayman gets a save, and Boston will clear the zone. Number 52, Sean Corrali, sends it in to Mason Laurie, and Laurie with the shot saved there by Hildeby. Now drop down to Nikita Zadorov. Zadorov with the long pass up, and John Tavares with a nice block. Now back to the point, sent wide, in for Arvidsson. Arvidsson into the middle for Zacha. Zacha's shot goes wide and behind the boards, into the boards behind the net, and the Leafs clear it up into the neutral zone. But that is only as far as they will get, as Boston now, Arvidsson picks it up at the red line, gets across the blue line, and now turns it over to the Leafs. McMahon over to Nylander, from the circle, shot right into the glove of Swayman, and he drops it, picked up there by the Bruins and flicked towards the end line as a dump and chase, and Morgan Riley just beats the Bruins player there. And finally, we're actually getting some white shirts to the puck first before the Bruins players. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a turn in events. But shots on goal now, 13-8 for Boston, as a long pass is touched up there for icing by the Leafs, and will take the face-off all the way back down to the Boston end. There you go, Richard. Go Leafs go. Dig, scrap, get more goals. That's it. Go Leafs go. We do need a pucking miracle, Brandy. We really do. Look at that Go Leafs go going in there. We need something here. We need something. Oh, did I really do that? I did. Man, that's awful. All right, here we go. Berube is, they got the camera on him, and Robertson, Nyes, all the Leafs looking on at the bench, but man, Berube just looks shell-shocked. Just completely shell-shocked. Man, they need Joseph Wall back. Who would have thunk we'd be saying that? Really thought we had something good there with Stoli, but he is really struggling right now. Here's Pasternak in the middle. Deflected over to the Leafs. Leafs take a long shot in. It goes to the side of the net there for Swayman. Wraparound attempt by Nyes. Stuffed. Nyes passes over to Riley. Riley into the middle. Matthews spins and turns. Shot goes wide. Michelli whips it around the back of the goal, and they're picked up by Matthews. Matthews takes the shot. It's deflected, goes all the way back across to Riley, who's pinching in. Riley passes down to Nyes. Nyes behind the net to Matthews. Matthews tries to send it out front. It's off of Nyes' skate. Can't even get passes out to the middle because they're getting blocked by our own players. This is how pathetic the Maple Leafs are playing right now. My God. Here's Michelli. Michelli slits it back to the post. Here's Carlo. Carlo back at the point. Stuffs it down low for Matthews. It's picked up there by the Bruins and cleared out to the neutral zone. Pasternak picks the puck up and sends it across to Lindholm, and now retreats behind his own net with 14:35 to go in the second period. Where did my live chat go? What the heck is going on here? Oh, that's cute. There we go. What the heck happened there? All right. Oof. That is rough. All right, here comes the pass for the Leafs. Lorentz looking for Domi. Domi finds Blaze. Blaze into the middle, shot. And it goes wide across the goal. Here's Domi. Domi passes to Robertson. Robertson crosses the blue line. Takes it on the near side. Spins. Looks back to the point. Shot. Goes wide. Here's Blaze. Send it back down low for Waugh. Waugh into the middle. Shot. Saved by Swayman on Robertson. And finally the Leafs starting to turn things around a little bit. No, you cannot step on the power source, child. Cat. No, that does not work. Here come the Buds again, down into the Bruins zone, finally getting some pressure in here. And now it's saved by Swayman and sent up there for the Bruins. Jeffrey Veal with the puck along the boards. Sends it to the flip side, and there's two white shirts and one black shirt, and a black shirt gets there first. That's how you can tell that the Leafs are struggling tonight, because they're just getting outworked in every single aspect, every single position of the ice, whether it's the offensive zone, the neutral zone, or the defensive zone. They're just getting worked by Boston. Boston's faster than the Leafs are. The Leafs keep turning the puck over. They're scared. I mean, look, McMahon just goes into the boards and cowers back because the Bruins players coming in after him. And guess what? The Bruins got the puck. If you cower into the boards like you're scared, you're not going to win the puck. It's hockey. It's a physical game. Here comes Boston now. Lindholm swats it down into the corner. Arvidsson chases and then dumps it behind the net. Picked up there by the Bruins. Sent to the top for the point. And the shot is blocked by the Leafs, and now Arvidsson in the corner. Spins, sends it down low. Now the pass is intercepted there by Willie Nylander. He's 1-on-3, and he'll send it in. That's a shot on goal. Right in on Swayman from the red line, and the Bruins will regroup. Their shot up the board is broken up there by the Leafs. Matthews tries to take the shot, loses it. Riley. Arvidsson backhands, and it just bounces on to Hildeby, and that'll go probably as a shot on goal as well. Now Zadorov shoves the Leafs player to the ice. Matthews runs over and laces into him for a hit. It's good to see from Austin Matthews, going right back at the big guy after getting hit. And now here are the Bruins. Matthews finally getting back into the defensive zone there. Passes it up here for Michelli. Michelli tries to scoot it past McAvoy, but McAvoy comes out with the puck, and the two Maple Leafs run into each other. McAvoy blows a tire, and the puck is turned over. Here's Lorentz, drops it back to OEL. Shot into the middle, saved by Swayman. Out in front, next shot, saved again. Swayman with the save. Now Domi goes back to the point, shot. And it deflects up into the netting as Swayman doesn't have a helmet. 10:37 to go in the period, and our buds are getting whooped. SOP True, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Oh, my God, let this thing run, my brother. Oh, Lord. True, help me, my man. Share this. Come on, everybody who's here. Share this link out. Let's get some more Leafs fans in here chanting, go Leafs, go. We need all the help we can get. Our buds are getting worked right now by the Bruins. It has been an ugly game so far. Let's go. Let's go. We need all the help we can get in the chat. Oh, there you go. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. All right. Go, Leafs. Go. Love it, Richard. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. We've got half the game to go. We're down 4-1. Is there any chance here? Is there any chance where we can come back and get this thing? I think we can. I think we can. Well, we got to start soon. We got to start like now. Much appreciated, Carmen. Thank you for sharing out the link and helping us get more people here in the chat. Hope the stream is going well over there on Connor's channel tonight. Everybody over there listening. God, I miss those days. There is always a chance, Brandy. Always a chance. Always. Yeah, Andy says nap. Man, I was ready for a nap. I'm dropping off kid at practice number 1, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm sleepy. TSI Allison's like, I need a coffee bad. I still haven't had my coffee yet because when I went to make my coffee, the coffee maker was shut down. So here we go. Drinking some Pepsi, getting some caffeine that way. Yes, now we will see who is a Leafs fan. You're not kidding, Richard Fewer. The real fans, for sure. The real fans are out there. Kicking it with Chris says hi. Anthony Young. What's up, Anthony Young? Toronto Gears. Toronto Gers. This team is not defensively suited to his style. Too many passengers back there. Agreed. You saw those passengers out there in the on that last goal. Because, my God, Riley just looked at it. He just watched Pasternak get that puck over there on the board. There's Lisa. Hello. Good to see you, Lisa. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. The Leafs down 4-1. Here is the face-off to the right of Swayman. Won by the Maple Leafs. Passed to the circle. And a shot saved. Maybe it might have gone wide, but I think it was probably was saved. As now the Leafs have taken over in the shots on goal. 16-13 the lead. But Boston working it down the ice. Here it is down the right side. McAvoy at the point. Waits for it. Now Arvidsson behind the net. Arvidsson sends it up the boards. Domi fighting with Steves for the puck. Nylander trying to get to it, and it'll get out of the zone and push down into the Boston end. Lindholm chasing back to get it. He'll spin it up the near side boards. And here comes Boston. Lowry with the pass into the middle, goes right through the blue crease and out to the other side, and that will go out of play. And we will have we're going to have a penalty here? Looks like Chanot. No, it looks like it's Dakota Joshua. Delay a game on Dakota Joshua. My goodness, that is awful. Delay a game when you're just the Leafs. Come on, you got to stop killing yourselves here, buds. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? Man, Jackson, Farrell, Robert, get another one, Bruins. Thanks for hanging out with us, Jackson. Oof, man. Bruins might just get another here on a power play. Wow. There you go. Brandy says, Team Horizontal says hi to Team Vertical. Cheers. I love it. That's awesome. I got to check the vertical over here. Here it is. Kicking it with Chris saying hi. Terrence says, can I have a shout out for all my kids? Mason, Leland, Bella, Maya, and Maddox. Terrence, there's your shout out for your kids. I love it, man. That's awesome. I got 4 kids myself. And so, yeah, keep it going, man. Keep it going. I love it. Good to have you hanging out here with us, Terrence. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you're just hanging out with us for the first time, welcome in. Turn on that bell so you don't miss it. When we go live for Leafs games, might be coming up for some Raptors games if they're on national television. If they're not, we'll just be doing the recaps. And yeah, and right now that's all that's going on. We got the PWHL season starting up. The Scepters are starting up soon. Might have to maybe do some play-by-play for that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do some play-by-play for the Scepters games? Maybe it'll be fun. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're just rolling through here, doing the new TSI, kind of playing things along as we go, and really thinking that we're going to be doing some crazy stuff here come playoff time. Really going to go for another playoff pulse campaign to do something pretty crazy with the Leafs. But hey, they got to make the playoffs first. Right? That's what they got to do. Appreciate you, True. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for posting it up there. Really appreciate it. And all right, let's go, buds. Time to get a goal here. Maybe a shorty. Let's go. We need the shorty. Defense and shorty. Lisa, thank you for getting us going. Oh man, there's a shot from the point. Just goes wide. Almost tapped home on the far side. But the Bruins with possession of the puck. McAvoy with a shot saved. Rebound falls right to Geeky, but he can't put it home, and it's cleared up by the Leafs. McAvoy, Pasternak, Zaka, Geeky, and Arvidsson on the ice for the Bruins. Right now, for the Leafs, they've got Nicholas Waugh. Oh my God! What are you people doing? 8:57 left in the second period, and Nick Waugh just got passed up like a senior citizen bus in the right lane on the Autobahn. Okay, dude was just standing there in slow motion as number 18, Pavel Zacha, just blew right by him. Man, these buds are looking really rough lately. There's a chance in the middle for Zacha. The puck is kind of stuffed out and blocked there before it can get to the net. Now a chance to the side for Geeky. His shot is fanned. Sends it back to Pasternak at the point. Shot is saved there by Hildeby. And now sent and cleared down the ice by the Maple Leafs. Man, oh man. Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. Yes, we need a Leaf goal pronto. Leaf goal, please. All right, so now we've got another whistle. 7:56 left in the second period. Most goals in the league since January 1st. David Pasternak, 39, and Morgan Geeky with 36. Leon Draisaitl with 35. Sidney Crosby with 34. Wow. So, man, the Bruins have the top 2 goal scorers in the NHL in 2025. It's crazy. All right, so now the Bruins power play is now officially over. We got a penalty here on Boston. Looks like too many men on the ice. So we'll have 4-on-4 and then a Leafs power play. Nick Waugh, Steven Lorentz, McCabe, and Riley on the ice right now for the Leafs. Face-off is won by the Buds. McCabe's shot blocked by the Bruins. Janot. And here comes Boston with 10 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Zadorov crosses the blue line, whips it right past McCabe, and shoots it up over Hildeby and into the netting for a face-off. Man, oh man. All right, so here comes the face-off here to the left of Hildeby, won by the Leafs. OEL takes it back behind the net, and the Leafs will have a power play for 1:37. They aren't even on pace to make the playoffs. Maggie Gaiman, what's up, man? Dude, this is insane, Maggie. What is happening, dude? What is going on? Here is Nylander with the pass from the point into the middle for Tavares. He takes 18 years to try and get a shot off and then toe drags himself to not get the shot off. Finally, a shot from the point there by OEL, and it's gloved by Swayman, and we'll have a face-off. Man, oh man. It really is a sad game to watch, CK. It really is. Stolarz walked away from the game, and Matthews' injury, man, just crazy. Just can't get it going tonight. Hey, Lisa, you're right. The Blue Jays were kind of dismal in the beginning of the season, so you're right. You're onto that there. Maybe that'll turn us around and we'll go on a cup run here. Let's go. Here's the shot from the point by OEL. Goes wide. Michelli chasing after it, but it's cleared. And now OEL drops it back for Willie Nylander. Goes cross ice at the blue line and now dumped. 4 black shirts getting to the puck before the Leafs. Man, oh man. It's cleared again. OEL recovers. Skating, still skating, drops it back. Here's Nylander. Nylander across the red line. Sends it up. It's blocked again by the Bruins because the Leafs just can't seem to get it into the offensive zone, and we'll have a call on offside. So we'll have a... Oh, yeah. Don't even talk about stuff like that, Maggie. Fun fact, the first round pick for 2026 goes to Boston. Yes, you are. It is top 5 protected. So, if I saw that today, it was part of the Fraser Minton trade for Brandon Carlo, which, I mean, judging by Saturday night's performance, Fraser Minton looked like he was balling out. He was probably the best player on the ice. Maybe second best to Pasternak, but I mean, was really playing well. And the Buds got Carlo, who's just slow and just can't seem to pull it together here. Had a good season last season, but man, just ever since the trade, but it's just not there this year. Here come the Bruins, 2-on-1. Jeannot shot saved by Hildeby. And man, oh man, 2-on-1. Short-handed 2-on-1 as there's still 1 second left in the power play. Ooh, this is ugly, ladies and gentlemen. Maggie, your Leafs are cursed, I feel. Where's Harold? Where's Harold Ballard at? Is he in the chat tonight? Harold, where you at, my man? Whew. Can I also have a shout out to my dog, Terrence? Now you're pushing it, buddy. Now you're pushing it. Well, Terrence, for all your kids and your dog, there's your shout out to Nova. Here come the Leafs now, 5:46 left. Pass up into the offensive zone is just intercepted there by the Bruins, by Steves, and now kept in at the point, but intercepted there by Dakota Joshua. Joshua walks it in, flips it down to the backboards, but it's taken there by the Bruins. Blais over to get it at the corner, at the point. His shot blocked, and here comes Arvidsson, lifting it across to the far side of the rink. Nice hit there by Riley. Tavares comes back to help, and here comes Brandon Carlo. Carlos pass into Riley. He shoots it down off the backboards, and it goes right to number 26, Andrew Peeke of the Bruins. Willie Nylander chasing there with Kustendinov. And a save there by Hildeby. And the Leafs finally get another clearance. But nope, it's not out. It's just cleared to the blue line. And here's a shot from the point. Goes wide. Brandon Carlo back behind the net, chasing after Morgan Geekie. Geekie sends it back to the point, and it's just a game of keep away right now for the Boston Bruins. Just passing the puck all over the ice to each other, and the Leafs just can't seem to make it happen. Man, oh man. Here's Lindholm, sends it up the ice, and the puck just seems to be getting away from the Buds. Like every single time the Leafs even come near the puck, they're just giving it right to Boston. Boston with clearance, sends it down to Hildeby. Hildeby flips it up for the Buds. Max Domi at the blue line. Pocket picked. And here comes Boston yet again, rushing into the Leaf zone. Domi trying to play some defense, deflects the pass, but it's kept in there by Boston. And now turned out by Nick Robertson, who gets the puck, just flips it just barely over the blue line and clears the zone. And here comes Boston yet again. Number 48, Jeffrey Veal with a great chance. Gets past two defenders. Man, oh man. Easymont with the puck now for the Bruins. And there's a penalty coming up on, I believe, on the Bruins. Because, man, Veal's just over here throwing punches. Who's this penalty going to be on? 3:13 to go in the second period. The refs are going to have to sort this out. No fight happening, though. Well, I was really hoping we'd get a fight, something to wake this team up, but doesn't seem to be happening. Yeah, there you go, Maggie. You're spot on there, man. Good take on that one. Yeah, so OEL just whacked Easymont into the board. Just a good hit. And Veal just sitting there, just keeps hitting. Just keeps pushing into OEL with his stick. Whose power play? Oh, okay. There you go. So we'll see. Going to be a Leafs power play coming back when we get done with the TV timeout. I need a Leafs. Man, we need all the help we can get right now. Leafs fan, this is ugly. Ron J, no BJ fight BS. No fight like the Blue Jays, that's for sure. Blue Jays were fighting here in October. But, man, this team is just not – they just don't have it. But, hey, we got a power play coming up. We can get a quick goal, get something, maybe pull a miracle off in the third period. I mean, we can hope, right? We can keep on hoping. Hope does not have to die with the Leafs every year, okay? We can keep hoping. Oof, man. Who knew the Leafs would be this bad? I really didn't think the Leafs would be this bad. I really didn't. I thought that they would be, kind of the same as every year. Just plucking right on through. Just getting it done. Just making the playoffs. Coming in either, close to the top of the division. And nope. That's not what we have here. There's CK. Bring Tom on. Dude, Tom's at practice, man. That's the thing with these Leafs games. I got a kid doing the driving here so that I can be here. That's, unfortunately, Tom, he's practicing. He had orchestra tonight and soccer. That is just multifaceted right there. That kid is, he's on to something. There's SC Patriot. I believe in miracles. I hope so, SC Patriot. I hope so. Because this is tough to watch. Here's the face-off won by the Leafs. Sent back to the point. OEL sends it to Willie. Willie down low. Now back into the middle, and it goes through everyone. Dude, they're so unorganized. This is so awful to watch. Oh, my God. OEL passing it up. Here's Tavares on the near side. Flicks it down there to Domi. Domi's pass intercepted by Zadorov and sent down the length of the ice. Man, here come the Buds once again regrouping. Here's Willie. Willie at the blue line, crosses the red line, now dumps it down. Chasing are the Leafs. It takes a weird bounce off the glass and falls to Swayman. He'll cover up for the faceoff. Whew. I warned you during the Blue Jays games that the Leafs are bad. Remember? I do remember, Maggie. I remember you telling me that it was not looking good. There's always hope, Navy Sky. There's always hope. Appreciate you being here, Navy Skies. Thank you all for being here and hitting that like button, hanging out with us, sharing the link out. Much appreciated. The real Leafs fans are here tonight. That's for sure. Real Leafs fans. There's Roboto in the house. What's up, man? New coach? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, there you go. Check DMs during the second intermission. I will, Maggie. I will do that. All right. Puck is cleared by Boston and sent all the way back down to Hildeby. Man, the Leafs can't even barely get out of their own end. The forecheck forcing Riley to send it back to Robertson. Robertson back to Nick Waugh. Oh, here's a chance. All right, we got another power play coming, though. Another penalty coming here to Boston, so the Leafs are going to have a 5-on-3. But, man, oh, man, what a chance there over on the far side, and the Leafs don't even get a shot off. So Kostelic heading to the box for Boston with 2 minutes and 1 second remaining in the second period. 5-on-3 here for our Maple Leafs. Yeah, too many games? Maybe. I should charge Frog Life with Moo. I should charge 100 per hand shack. My old boss was Bob Bond, LOL. I have no idea who that is, but Frog Life, glad you're here, man. There you go. If I manage to survive the Ballard years, I'm sure I can survive this, says Mad Max. Yes, you can. Here come the Buds now. Win the face-off. Here's Riley at the top of the point. Looking there for Nylander. Nylander looking for Tavares. The puck goes just wide of the net. Riley heads down and grabs it. Now circles back towards the top of the point. Lays it off for Nylander at the far circle. His shot goes all the way through. Here's Michelli at the right point. Takes the shot. Deflected. Saved. And cleared by Boston. 15 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Minute 25 to go in the second period. Here's the pass up to Michelli. He'll launch it to the far side boards and trying to get the puck in, but they cannot get it in. And that will do it for the 5-on-3 power play, as there's an icing called as the Boston defender Zadorov got in the way of the pass, and now we've got the whistle. Man, Craig Berube is he's looking real nervous over there. Man, Brian Burns in the house. Good to see you, Brian Burns. How you doing? Frog Life says, you a Leaf fan? He scored the last goal for the Leafs when they won the Cup. Oh, Bill Barilko? $50 mission cap. Okay, Leafs with the chance. Backhand shot and a goal. Bobby McMahon finally gets the Leafs with something to cheer about, and it's 4-2 Maple Leafs. Bobby McMahon with the goal. Max Domi with the assist sends it down to McMahon, and a beautiful little backhand shot over the shoulder of Swayman. And it's 4-2, and maybe, just maybe, there's a little bit of hope for our Maple Leafs heading in to the third period. Let's go, Roboto, SC Patriot, Andy Para, let's go. All right, puck is dumped down by the Maple Leafs, chasing after it, but the Bruins get there first, and a nice pass into the middle, sent out for Mark Kostelic out of the box. His pass is broken up there by the Leafs. And Simone Benoit just on him, trying to get something going here for the Buds. Here's the pass for the Bruins out to the far point, the far side. And two Leafs just watch as the puck goes to the Bruins player. And there's a shot from the far side Top of the circle saved by Hildeby with 22 seconds to go in the second period. Whew. Yes, there is a chance, Mr. Roboto. There is a chance. There is always a chance. Hope will bleed eternal for us Maple Leafs fans, you know? That's what we do. All right. Here's the face-off to the left of Hildeby. Won by the Buds. And Hildeby and OEL can't seem to get it together, and they just turn the puck over. Oh, God, guys, what are you doing? There's a shot by Geeky, little backhand at Hildeby, and it's saved. 9.6 seconds to go. Whew. Navy Skies, I like to hear good news. I like to hear good news, too. Richard Few and Mike, like your play-by-play. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that, man. I'm working on it. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's definitely in progress. In progress. Here goes McMahon down the far side, and it'll go for icing, and we'll do it again with 2.4 seconds left in the period. And as you guys can see on the screen there, the period is officially over. Even with that goal, the Leafs just look dejected on the bench. Like they just look beat down. And the Bruins win the faceoff, but technically, I don't know if they'll actually officially win the faceoff because they never played the puck. So it was never technically possessed by the Bruins. And that's the end of the second period. My goodness. Whew. Buds giving us a slight bit of hope here. A little bit of hope for our Maple Leafs. Let's take it to the intermission. Go refill those drinks. Labatt's break. You're right, SC Patriot, 100%. Yep, let's do it again. Brandy, do that 4 unanswered goals thing you do. I hope. Oh, that would be nice. That'd be real nice. We can hope for that. Let's head to the intermission screen. I'll be back. Time to make a cocktail, I think. It's the third period. Let's go. All right, so we had to bring it back here for a second because we've got to talk about the Raptors game right now. It is halftime at the Raptors game, and let me pull up the score here. I should have done this from the studio page so that I didn't have to wait. That's what I got to learn how to do. I got to start messing around with this OBF stuff and figure out how to do this better while I'm live talking to all of you here in the chat. There we go. There's the Raptors score 60-52 over the Brooklyn Nets as of right now. Dang, there we go. All right. Perfect. Right there over my head. Now you can't see me. Now you can. There it is. Oh, what am I? Oh, man. This is awful. There we go. It's halftime. Brandon Ingram leading the Raptors there with 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The Raps with an 8-point lead over the Brooklyn Nets. 5-5. 500 ball by the Raptors, but hey, they're doing a little better than the Maple Leafs right now, because Leafs are just hurting right now. Jakob Poeltl, 4 points, 4 boards. RJ Barrett, 7 points, a rebound, 4 assists. Quigley, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And Scotty Barnes with 11 points, second in scoring right there behind Brandon Ingram. So hopefully we can get at least one win tonight, Toronto. That would be nice, right? That would be real nice. We'll see. But that's your halftime recap there as we're in the second intermission for the Leafs and the Bruins. And we're down 4-2. There is a slight hope in the air as the Leafs just crept and got one back there at the end of the second period. Right. We had that little breakdown there for the Raptors at halftime. Now it's time to head back to the intermission there. Cheers, everybody. Glad you're here. Hit that like button. Have you hit it yet? Have you? Are you sure? Have you hit it? Okay. And you know what? Before we go back to the intermission piece there, Maggie said, check your DMs. And so there's a tweet that as of the first intermission, so take it back to 20 minutes previous for Anthony Stolarz before he was pulled out again and Hildeby was brought in. Leafs goaltender Anthony Stolarz NHL ranks since calling out the team after the loss on October 18th. Does not include games played on that night. 4.05 goals against average, the worst in the National Hockey League, and .874 save percentage, the second worst in the National Hockey League. Nothing like calling out your team and then falling flat on your face. So that's kind of where, I sit there and say, maybe it's not maybe it's not really Berube's fault here. This is not stuff that you normally see coaches have to deal with. Coaches normally don't have to have their goalie call out their entire team and then their goalie end up just biting it because he made a fool of himself and karma hit him like a ton of bricks. But hey, that's what you get there when you're the Maple Leafs right now. Connor sent me a DM. Appreciate it. How about a song and dance? Yeah, maybe that'll get us going. Let's see. I got to pull up the Twitter here. Connor, what's up, buddy? How's your stream going? How things going over there? There it is. Look at that. That's awesome, man. Congratulations, Connor. Connor just hit 400 subscribers on his Connor Knows Columbus Sports channel. That's awesome. Congratulations, Connor. Well done, man. Hope you're enjoying. Keep up the good work, man, and thanks for having the Leafs fans and the insiders' backs when we got cut out for doing that. So there you go. Love it, man. Love it. Carmen, thanks for being here. All of you, really appreciate you being here, hanging out with us. Go check out Connor's channel. Make sure to drop the link in there, Connor, and everybody go over there, listen to the third period, and give that man a subscribe and a like. Let's get after it. That's what it's about, helping each other out on YouTube, right? All right. Here we go. Off to the intermission screen, and we will be right back. It's time. I got to go get something to drink here.
through the night. I've been thinking about the good times, wishing we could rewind. I wanna leave it all behind. You watch me fall apart, time and time again. Couldn't lose you in the end. But if you call my name, it'll be okay. I'm never gonna leave without you. I'm never gonna leave without you. Sound of my heartbeat now. I'm never gonna leave without you. I'm never gonna leave without you.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself for my mistakes. I'm only human.
Insiders, here we go. We're ready for the third period. Who's with me? Who's ready to go? Let's get the chant going. Go, Leafs, go. We need 2 goals to get this thing into overtime and 3 to win it. Let's make it happen. You know it. Positive chat, the best community. Richard, 100%. That's what we do here. It's all about the community. That's what built this thing. That's what keeps it going. Here we go. Brandon Carlo out to hopefully do something. Can we see something, Brandon Carlo? Like, can we get an assist or a goal or like something there for your former, your former friends? They're the Bruins fans. There's some fans there with signs at the arena welcoming him back. Ooh, I got a cat here trying to come hang out with me. There you go. What's up, buddy? Woo! Where you going? Thought you wanted to come hang out. All right, face-off is here. And the Leafs with the win. John Tavares wins it back to Morgan Riley. All right, here we go, buds. It's time. We got to get one quickly here. First 5 to 7 minutes. Let's get a goal and get right back into this thing. Mike and Connor's a little appreciate that, Richard. Go enjoy it, man. We got one season left, and I'll just say this to the insiders. You got one season left of Joe Bowen. Listen to him. If you can, please make sure you're listening to him. I am so grateful. I am so thankful for you guys being here in the chat here on Toronto Sports Insider and supporting my channel and my family and my dreams. I cannot thank you enough. But man, oh man, for the real fans, you got to get in there and listen to Joe Bowen in his last season. I'm kind of pissed I didn't put the headphones in tonight. But really, it's so ugly out there for the Leafs right now. They've really got to turn this around. This last season, we cannot let this be the end of Joe Bowen's radio career with a season like this. Here's Michelli with the puck, taken away there by the Bruins right away. Just stolen, and number 84, Tanner Jeannot, brings it out, dumps it down low to Fraser Minten. Minten swings it around to the point. Another shot is saved there by Hildeby. And Austin Matthews will not return with that lower body injury. So yeah, there you go. Stoley and Austin Matthews. I mean, he got hit from behind there. I mean, plain and simple, just got hit from behind. He goes over to hit Zadorov, and that was the end of his night. All right, here's the face-off to the right of Hildeby. Domi wins it back. OEL grabs possession, and they flick it up the ice. Will it go for icing? Yes, it will. And we've got a skirmish here. Couple Leafs, couple Bruins going after each other there in front of the Leafs bench. Domi, Nustadinov going at each other there. And looks like we're each going to get 2. So we'll have a little 4-on-4 is what it's looking like. Nice hit there by McMahon, and then Konstantinov just goes right after him. There you go. Now we're getting a little bit of pressure in here. Let's get something going. Oh, look at this. So now we got McMahon in the box and Domi in the box. So we're going to have a power play here for Boston? What's going on here? Well, looks like the Leafs are going to be maybe shorthanded here. Yep, Bruins on the power play for the 5th time tonight. How that ended up in a power play for the Bruins, I have no idea. Man, oh man. All right, so now we've got the face-off there to the right of Hildeby. Nick Waugh taking the face-off and winning it. Carlo with the clear, and it's all the way down the ice. Swayman goes out to get it behind his own net. And the Bruins will attempt to set up. Charlie McAvoy with the puck. Steven Lorentz facing him dead on. Here's the pass into the middle to Arvidsson. It gets broken up there by the Leafs, but no offside call. And the Bruins will set up down low. Here's Pastrnak. Passed back to the point. McAvoy. McAvoy's shot saved by Hildeby right into the glove. And with 1:27 remaining in the power play, 18:20 remaining in the third period, our Leafs have to get a big kill here. Big kill. Yes, thank you, Carmen, for putting that link out there. Head on over to Connor's stream, and let's see, get a listen in there while you can of the greatest of all time, Joe Bowen, because I've got a year to move across the damn country and get used to becoming the best play-by-play announcer on the internet, on YouTube, for all of the sports: hockey, baseball, soccer, football, everything, basketball too, everything, man. That's it. We're gonna be doing it up. Just living the dream out and with the mountains. That's what's happening. Can't talk too much about it because, you know, it is what it is. Leafs doing a good job with the penalty kill here. Big shout out to Tech713 if you're in the house. Tech, good to see you, man. All right, Leafs minute through the kill. Face-off won again by the Buds. Man, the Leafs are really winning some face-offs tonight, as now taking a 60-40 lead percentage-wise. 26 out of 43. Not bad. Here comes Pastrnak. Stops at the blue line. Kind of thought that was offside, but the puck is deflected out of play, and we will have a whistle for a face-off with 17:34 to go in the third period. 41 seconds left in the penalty. Nick Waugh going back down to the bench. Matthew Nyes getting a little talking to there from Coach Berube. Amen, SC Patriot. Bust a move. It's time. It is time. Let's go. And there's a shot by the Bruins. Goes wide. Kastelic with it at the point. Steves back to Lindholm. Lindholm shot blocked by the Leafs and cleared. Lindholm goes back to get it to Dakota Joshua, keeping the forecheck on him. And Kastelic dumps it off. Nope, you cannot step on that, dude. No, no, no. Get out of there. There we go. All right, here's Eyssimont with the puck for the Bruins. Sent into the middle and intercepted there. Cleared by the Buds, and chasing after it is Domi to negate the icing. Almost was a breakaway pass for him, but couldn't get it to happen. Here's Nylander with the turnover. Shot goes high and wide, just over the glove of Jeremy Swayman. Nylander, good pressure there by the Buds. OEL shot, and it's a goal. OEL hits it the top corner on the shot from the point, and the Leafs are back in this one 4-3 with a beautiful goal. Let's go. All right, here we go, Buds. OEL shot, no deflections. Oh man, I thought it was the top corner. It was just a lame duck that just flew right over his pad and into the bottom corner. Wow, that's crazy. But either way, it doesn't matter. Yahoo hasn't updated the score yet, but the NHL has. I wish that, we would, that would work for us, but, Yahoo doing their thing. Still Yahoo. What the heck, man? Where it is. Jay Caddy, show us the actual game. I wish I could. 4-3, the Bruins lead with 16:10 to go in the period. Come on, Leafs, let's go. Offside, delayed offside, so Simone Benoit will go back to grab it. Takes his time standing right out in front of Dennis Hildeby. John Tavares kind of grimacing over on the bench. Max Domi comes into the zone, takes a shot, goes wide. Blais over in the corner, tries to get the puck, but it is cleared by Boston and now sent up the ice to Eyssimont. Eyssimont on the near side boards, tries to wrap it around, but it's blocked there by Sammy Blais. Blais chasing after the Bruins defender with the puck and now sent down low all the way around the boards. Wraps out to the point. The shot is blocked there by Philippe Myers. He tries to give it a push forward, but it just doesn't get through. Here's Morgan Riley playing the puck right behind his own goalie across to Matthias Michelli. He'll launch it way up and for icing. If it goes, it does. And with 15:02 to go in the third, the Buds are on the comeback. Let's go, Maple Leafs. Let's go. That's what I want to see. Hey, there's Candy Ayer in the chat. Good to see you, Candy. Cheers to you. It's been a while. So great to see you. Mark Dollison, what's up? How you doing, Mark? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Here's the face-off. Domi gets tossed. No, doesn't get tossed. He just says, I'm not going to drop the puck yet. Just reset. All right, Michelli skating the puck out for the Leafs. The Bruins with it now. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Get that chant going. Let's go. Go, Leafs, go. Here's the shot by Nick Waugh, and it's blocked there by the Bruins. Pasternak chasing after it. Sent up the boards there by number 39, Morgan Geekie. Matthias Michelli cuts it off, sends it into the middle for Waugh. Waugh, far side circle, goes back to the point, wheels it all the way back down to Michelli, but it's cut off there by Laurie. Laurie gets tripped there by Michelli, no call. Sent back to the point, the Leafs with possession again. Dakota Joshua sends it out front to no avail for the Buds. Here goes Nick Waugh. Puck is sent in by the Bruins. The Leafs looking a little tired out there. And there's a chance by Geekie, somehow does not score. The Leafs are able to poke check it away at the last second, and he had an empty net. Here's Matthew Nyes. Nyes sending it into the zone, gets blocked, so he'll regroup, drops it back to Benoit. Benoit sends it in to Tavares. Tavares on the far side by the circle. Flips it back to the point. Intercepted there by Nylander. His cross-ice pass to Benoit is broken up there by the Bruins. Chasing after him is Kostelic with the forecheck. Now up to Matthew Nyes. Nyes trying to flip around The number 93, Fraser Minton, getting some work there with Charlie McAvoy on the puck as well. McMahon takes a quick shot, and it's snatched out of the air by Jeffrey Swayman. And with 13:09 to go in the third period, our Buds are down by 1 goal. And somehow, some way, we have gotten into this game. My goodness. With a horrible, horrible start. But now we're here. Let's go. Empty net. Hate it when that happens. SC Patriot. Let's go. Let's get another goal here. There's Jeff Aker. What's up, Jeff? LOL. Good to see you, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, so we got a TV break. Let's take a look here at the vertical stream. Oh my God, the vertical streams are struggling here. I think the vertical streams might have to go be retired here, but I don't know. Still getting some views in, getting some new insiders in. But hey, if you're new here, hey you, yeah you, I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us for the Leafs game. We really appreciate you being here. Please hit that subscribe button. Now that we've got your attention, turn on that bell so you don't miss it when we go live for all the Maple Leafs games, Raptors games, recaps, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you turn that bell on. And welcome in to being an insider. We really appreciate you joining us up here and helping grow this huge, amazing, awesome Toronto sports community. 108,000 subscribers and counting. Go Leafs, go M&J Metal. Thanks for being here. Let's get that chant going. We want to get another one here before it gets too close. I don't want to be waiting for the empty net. I want to see something quick here by the Buds. Let's get this thing tied up like real fast. Next minute or two. That'd be a good start for us. What a crazy shot there by OEL. Just a light little shot from the point. Barely had enough to make it to the goal. And sometimes that's all you need. All right. Wow, that's a lot of snaps in one place there on Twitter. Holy whoa! All right, so for some reason they're showing a bunch of people here in the crowd. I have no idea who they are. Here is OEL now with the puck for the Leafs. 13 minutes to go. Let's get that goal. Willie Nylander slides it over to Nyes. His shot is saved by Swayman, who was a little unsure of that one. Didn't look very clean. He was a little nervous there with trying to find the puck on that one. Man, oh man. Here we go, Leafs. Win the face-off draw. Morgan Riley at the point, dumps it back down. The amount of dumping down in the zone, it just shows there's no creativity here with this offense. Like, they are lacking some serious creativity right now with how often they just dump the puck down behind the net. Here is another dump attempt blocked by the Bruins, and they will grab it and regroup and take the puck out, as now the Leafs are now out shooting the Boston Bruins 25-23. My Canuck neighbors are going for the crown. Dang. Oh man, there you go. You get the crown going. Good luck. I got the scotch going. It's time for a party. Shot missing the net there, and then a couple Bruins and Leafs getting wrapped up right in front of the net, and now we've got a fight. Max Domi just pulls down Zadorov. Man, oh man, he is just... Domi dropped the glove, started whacking on him. Zadorov finally drops the glove, but Max Domi trying to do what his papa did best. Get this team fired up and go get a goal. Want to see the replay on that one. Oh yeah, he's just going at him, pushing him right into Swayman. Swayman goes and whacks him with the glove. That's what pissed Domi off. He's like, all right, fine, we'll drop the gloves. And then down goes Domi with Zadorov, just huge, just leans right over him and knocks him down. But the Leafs, 2 goals, unanswered goals. 4-3, Bruins. Let's go, Leafs. Let's make it happen. Toronto playing dirty. Yeah, Johnny. Good luck there, Johnny. Michael, Johnny. Down to the wire, Toronto 6 comeback wins, tied for the most in the NHL, and Boston has 5 blown leads. So, but they've got to kill. The Bloods have got to do a kill here first because the Bruins are going to get a 5-minute or a 2-minute power play. Probably an instigator there for Domi. Here is the shot from the point by Pastrnak. Goes wide, and will it get all the way out? No, McAvoy keeps it in. But now the Bruins finally keep it out. Ooh, that's pretty. TSI Allison just sent me some pictures of the Northern Lights outside. Here is Pastrnak down low on the power play. Plenty of time. Pass is blocked there by the Leafs. Rebound across the side of the goal, and it's deflected there by number 25, Brandon Carlo, with a great defensive play. Maybe a goal-saving play on that one. Here come the Bruins now, looking to center it, and he misses the on-rushing defenseman McAvoy, and it'll go all the way back to the Leafs, the Leafs offensive zone. 59 seconds to go in the power play. A good kill so far here for the Buds, knock on wood. And here comes the pass back from the Bruins. 46 seconds, time is just ticking through here. Here's Pastrnak, near side, sends it to the point. Now back to Pastrnak, near side boards. Flicks it back to the point for Lindholm. His pass, across, shot, goal. Now sent back to Lindholm. Lindholm across, and there's a shot. Another one goes wide, and the Leafs try to clear but cannot get it out. Bruins centering pass. All the way across, shot, and a goal. The Bruins, guess who? Pastrnak with goal 401, and it's 5-3 Boston with 10-12 left in the period. Man, oh man, just a way too easy over on the far side. No defenders around him. Pastrnak literally goes by 2 defenders with his stick out here like, hey, pass to me over here. What are you doing, Philippe Myers? What are you doing? Why is he still on the roster? Can he please get scratched next game? Because he's been involved in a lot of bad goals given up here, as Pastrnak has time to hit it off of his skate, settle it, and then still get the shot off to score the goal. And here comes Boston yet again, passed in, and oh man, Zacha is saved right on the doorstep. Here's another replay. Oh, Lord. Another shot from the Bruins goes wide, and the puck is sent all the way down the ice. This is getting ugly. Again. The Leafs have had chances in these games. That's the weird part. Here's Benoit. Passing the puck, broken up there by the Bruins. Sean Corrali. There's a long pass. That was swiped at there by Lore. And no icing. That negated the icing, but doesn't matter. The Leafs player blows his tire and falls into the corner, and the Bruins come out with the puck. They send it down to the offensive end, and finally Riley goes back for it. Carlo just swings at the puck and misses. The Bruins still with it. And finally, Carlo gets a hold of it in the corner. That should be a trip on the Bruins, give us a power play. But they did not give us the call, and they take the puck right back. Centering pass out to Corrali, and somehow he misses it. Whew. Almost 6-3 right there. Here come the Buds again. Domi sends the pass back to the point, and it's the wrong side of Benoit. and Geeky is down to get the puck. There's the pass across, and it's blocked by Nick Robertson. Robertson without his stick, shot, and a save there by Hildeby. It's 5-3 Boston, and oh my goodness, it is all Boston right now. All Boston right now. So there you go. Pasternak with another goal, and let's take it back to the beginning here. Look at this. This is where it's so important. It's just so important, and for some reason, the Leafs just can't seem to figure it out. But here's our breakdown of the key matchups tonight, and you'll see here. A big one is Austin Matthews versus David Pasternak. Each team's best. Who would show up? Well, let me tell you who showed up. It's Pasternak. And let me tell you who always seems to show up when it's the Leafs and the Bruins. David Pasternak. I'm seeing a trend here that this Leafs team, with this core four that's no longer the core four because Marner's gone, but it's still the core three, just can't seem to get anything done against the Bruins because David Pasternak owns Austin Matthews when these two teams play against each other. That's a problem. That's a big, big problem. And Richard Fuhr, where is Austin Matthews? He's hurt. He got hit. And he's out for the rest of the night. Lower body injury. Didn't specify. Looked to me like an upper body injury, actually, because he got whacked in the back. But then he got up and went and took a run at Zadorov again, and then went and took a run at another player. And it was like, hey, man, I'm loving it. That's the stuff I want to see from Austin Matthews right there. Well, that's because he was hurt. And so he was mad because he's probably going to be out for another 3 weeks. And, yeah, so here we go. Austin Matthews getting absolutely... Hey, are we back yet? I don't know if we're back, but everything's all screwed up over here because a cat decided to step on the power cord yet again. So here we are. The cat shutting down the live. Gotta love it. All right, I think we're back. Yep, we're back, finally. All right, and there it goes. Man, we have been struggling all night. We haven't even had 100 people in the chat tonight. And the stream shuts down because the cat steps on the freaking power cord. Gotta love it. Well, while the computer was shut down, Zadorov it just took a wild run at some Maple Leafs there. And we should have, I would assume we should have a Leafs power play coming up here because he was just whacking the hell out of one of the Maple Leafs' head while he was down on the ice. Surprised he's actually in the box and not out for the rest of the game. I think that's what Dakota Joshua was saying. Like he's hitting his stick he was pounding the back of his head with his stick, forechecking his head into the ice. That kind of usually gets you thrown out of the game, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Didn't I bring down a couple Cokes, Pepsis? I did. Woo! So, guilty party there with the cat. Oh, man, now my graphics are all messed up here. There we go. Fix the graphics, Mike. All right, so we're going to be 4-on-4 here because why would the Leafs get a power play? Bruins get power plays. Oh, hell, no, go. This cat has its eye on trying to shut down the computer. Man, oh man. No kidding, Richard Fuhr. No kidding. So we go 4-on-4 here. And the Leafs trying to get back into this thing here, down 5-3. Really have no business being in this game. Again, they've been just worked all night. Oh my... This cat is really, really wanting to turn the power off to the computer. You need to stay with me. You're staying with me. Here's Johnny. Oh, yeah, there it goes. And turned over by the Bruins. A shot saved by Hildeby. Here comes McCabe. His pass forward to Willie. Willie's shot goes wide. There's Mad Max. Wraps up 91-84. It's funny. That's the when I popped up the windows back here. That was what had populated instead of the Leafs game. Because, the Raptors at least are winning. So hopefully there's a breakaway by Pasternak. Shot and goes high and wide. Man, oh man, these Leafs are struggling out here. Johnny Tavares sends it up to Nylander. His pass into the middle, given away. Picked up by Pasternak. That's what I love about Pasternak. And you know what? I'll go ahead and say it. I would prefer to have a guy like David Pasternak over an Austin Matthews. Why? Because Pasternak hustles. He goes after the puck. He was down there on an offensive chance, and he busted his ass to get back and make a play on the defensive end 10 seconds later. Austin Matthews don't do that. If he's down there making an offensive play, if it doesn't go his way, he just comes on back slowly down back into the offensive zone and then, wait, maybe I'll make a play, and then gets into it. Pasternak goes after it. He plays hard. When he's on the ice, you're not seeing that from Austin Matthews. And yet, Austin Matthews, more talent, better player than Pasternak. But when you judge it like that, Pasternak's the better player. And it's kind of sad. I mean, the way that these Leafs are playing right now is pretty sad. McCabe drops it off to Michelli. Michelli skates through the neutral zone and turns back. He turns back. He regroups and turns back. The Leafs won't even go forward, and then they try to go forward, and the puck's taken away by Morgan Geekie right off his stick. Geekie shot into the chest of Hildeby, and we have another face-off in front of the Leafs goaltender. 5-3 Boston with 5.5 minutes left in the third period. Man, oh man. Dude, Benjamin, you're not kidding. Every 30 seconds, I'm calling the guy's name because he is constantly involved. Let's see. Do we have a good box score in the NHL? We do. The Bruins. All right. So David Pasternak has 20 minutes and 49 seconds of ice time tonight, leading the Bruins, actually just behind Charlie McAvoy. But the only other Bruin that's over 20 minutes right now is McAvoy. So, I mean, Pasternak's just balling. He's out there working. Let's see. 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points, 2 penalty minutes, 19 shifts, 1 power play goal, 3 shots, 1 hit, 1 giveaway. That's an impressive line. Impressive line. Not so much from the Maple Leafs here. Nylander at least with an assist, Domi with an assist, McMahon with a goal, and Lorentz with the goal, the shorty. But outside of that, it's really been nothing to write home about here for the Buds. What is the cat doing? This cat is just up to no good. Look at this cat up here. My goodness. Come on, Leafs. Let's go. Let's get another one in here. Blade trying on Matthews' helmet. Why had Austin Matthews' helmet when Austin Matthews hasn't been on the ice in 20 minutes? But, all right, here we go. Berube is still just shaking his head, man. He's like, this team is fucked. Pardon my French. He's just, he knows it. He knows this team is just horrid. Here's a shot from the point. Goes off the back wall and to the feet of McCabe. McCabe sends it up Lorentz with the tip. Sends it in for Waugh to chase. Waugh gets back there and drops the Bruins player. McCann heads it back here to 22, McCabe, and McCabe starts to go down the right side, the far side, and I think we have a penalty here against the Bruins. Is that the case? With 5:09 left? Is it Lindholm? Cross-check on number 47, Kostelic. Last time Kostelic went into the box, the Leafs scored that power play goal. And that's what it is. It's the damn forecheck to the head. Bro, the Bruins and the forechecks to the neck and the head. What is happening? I know hockey is a very violent sport, but holy shit. Calm down. We're not trying to kill people. What the fuck? All right, I got to watch my French here with this cute little cat over here over my shoulder. Yep. SC Patriot. Everybody was kung fu fighting Leafs. No kidding, man. No kidding. Here's the shot from Domi. Swayman with the save. Rebound out to Nylander. He fans on it. Now gets it back. Sends it across the ice. Toe drag. And Zadorov just all over Max Domi. Pushes him down to the ground. Puck scoots free to the point. Picked up there by Tavares. Shot at the point. Saved by Swayman. As Nyes right there in front. Man, oh man. Meowzilla is on the loose tonight. No kidding, Mad Max. No kidding. Freedom of speech. Yes, freedom of speech. That's what the veterans fight for, man. Happy Veterans Day to everybody in the U.S. Happy Remembrance Day to those in Canada. Get your poppy. I obviously don't have a poppy because I'm in the United States, so they don't sell them here. And haven't been in Canada in too long. Man, I was so excited to be there this summer. What a time we had planned this summer, and just talk about your dreams and your goals and everything just put right there for you, and just snatched right out from your grasp, from your own family. From your own family members. It's just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. But we'll talk about that, I'm sure, one day, when the restraining order is over with and the charges are finally completed. But, just crazy shit. Crazy things, that family to just disown you. Crazy stuff. But anyways, back to the Leafs game. Here's Nyes. Nyes sends it over to OEL. Nylander down low. Shot back in the middle for Nyes. Saved. And the puck goes all the way out into the neutral zone. 28 seconds left on the power play here for the Leafs. Matthew Nyes takes the puck from Nylander. Sends it across the boards to Tavares. Back here to the point. And Riley sends it to the far boards. Down low. Shot. Goes just wide. Nyes can't get his stick on it. Nylander across the ice, and it'll fall out of the zone, and the Leafs will have to regroup, and that should do it for the Leafs power play. Still down 5-3 to the Bruins. Here goes Riley. Flips it up into the corner. Chasing after it is Zadorov. He'll get it across the boards to number 47 Kostelic. He's wiped out of the play there by McCabe, and Michelli takes it back. Here comes Michelli down low, and the Leafs have the empty net with 2:40 to go. Dumped back down by the Buds. Nick Robertson tries to keep it in. He can't. Riley will have it and will play it back to the extra skater, number 22, McCabe. He gives the puck right away to the Bruins. Now it's grabbed there, and oh my God, the giveaways. Stop with the giveaways, please, Leafs. Come on, it's 2:17 to go. We got to score some goals. Here comes McCabe, skating around his own net. Drops it back. It's just like the Leafs just can't even get out of their own end tonight. Here's the pass, trying to go across, blocked by Zadorov. Long shot by the Bruins by guess who? David Pastrnak just misses the net. And with 1:57 to go, here we are. Leafs down by 2. Matthew Nyes stoned by Swayman right in front of the net. Puck just wouldn't settle for him. Man, oh man. Oh, it hasn't even reconnected. That's why. There we go. All right, we're back over there on the on the vertical here. Now that the cat turned the computer off and I never started the vertical stream back up. Man. Navy skies, totally Navy skies, crazy. And I'm sorry to hear that you've heard that from the last 2 years. That sucks. That sucks. But yes, I understand. And thank you for that. Really appreciate that, Navy. Here we go. Come on, buds. Let's get a goal here. Brandy Gale, what is this here? This is just horrific. Here's a long shot down and icing. 1:38 to go. Can the Leafs get one back, or this will be another loss? 3 in a row this will be after that big win over the Mammoth. And after winning 3 straight, the Buds were rolling, and now here we are not so rolling anymore. Here's Domi down in the corner, sends it over to Nyes. Puck goes past him, goes over to Willie. Willie sends it back to the near point for Riley. Riley back down to Nylander, spins at the bottom of the faceoff circle, sends it out in the middle for Tavares. Puck is down by the end of the net. The Leafs just cannot smash it home. Here's Nylander, sends it back to OEL. OEL at the point, winds up for the shot, passes down low to Nylander. He tries to put it through 4 black shirts along the middle and the goal line. It's a stupid play. It gets deflected out, and the Leafs just can't get anything good going as the puck is turned over and sent down the ice by the Bruins. But somehow there will be a face-off here as an offside was called against the Leafs. Yep, we will. We will. We'll get through this, Navy, for sure. Have the Leafs ever lost 3 in a row in the last 10 years? Yes, I'm sure the Leafs have lost 3 in a row. I'm sure they have. It's the Maple Leafs we're talking about, for Christ's sake. They did that in the playoffs, didn't they? But right now, I'm like, I don't know if I see any positives in the next few games. I mean, we got the Kings on Thursday night. The LA Kings. How are the LA Kings? I don't even know, because I don't really pay attention to the rest of the league. Here's Nicholas Waugh, sends it down into the corner. Picked up there by the Bruins, and they'll send it down the ice. We'll just do it again. It's icing again. 36.4 seconds left. Just another tough night here. Another tough night. So the LA Kings, let's take a look at the standings here. The Kings are not in a playoff spot as of right now, or maybe they'll be in a wild card spot. So 7 wins, 5 losses, and 4 overtime losses. So again, not a strong record, not league beaters like the Ducks. They're at 11-3-1. 27 seconds left, 6 skaters on the ice. Here's the puck to OEL. Takes his shot at the point, and Max Domi tries to get the rebound. Can't get it home. 21 seconds left. And it's going to be another loss for our Buds. Maybe I should do a recap for the Raptors game. But maybe not. Here's a shot by the Buds, and it's right into Swayman's glove. 13.9 to go until the Leafs are officially eliminated from this game. Ugh, just been horrific. Oh, well, that's right, Brandy. You know what? It is what it is. It's sports, right? At least I got a baby kitten sitting up here on my chair, and, not turning off the power to the stream like we did in the 30th minute. Dorian, great to see you, Dorian. So good to see you. Yep. Aw, shucks. We lost again. We did. There it is. 5-3. That's the final. It's all over. Man, oh man, this team is really, really struggling. Our Buds lose this one 5-3 in a game that they really never were in. Let's be serious. They really were never in this one. The Leafs get a goal from McMahon and Lorentz. When you're getting your goals from McMahon and Lorentz and on the road in Boston with a goalie that gives up 3-4 goals a period, in Anthony Stolarz that started out really, really tough this evening, gave up 3 goals on 10 shots and was pulled at the end of the first period. The Leafs, I mean, they tried to keep it in it. They were down 4-1. They tried the comeback. They ended up getting one back with McMahon on the power play, assisted by Domi and Riley. Then OEL's long shot from the point, assisted by Robertson and Nylander at the 3:32 mark of the third period. It was 4-3 Boston, and we thought for a second there was a little bit of hope for our Maple Leafs. Unfortunately, though, there was not any hope for our Maple Leafs, and there you have it. Another loss. Our Buds are falling out of the playoffs here consistently. Richard Fewer, that's hockey. Game over. Thanks, Mike, Connor, and the veterans. Good night, everyone. Good night to you, Richard. Good night, Mad Max. Thank you so much for being here. Unfortunately, a bad performance from the Maple Leafs, but it is what it is. Skywalking, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, dude. Thanks for being here. And, man, oh, man, what is the deal here? So with that being said, on the lovely vertical stream, it's time to shut this guy off for the night. Thanks for hanging out on our vertical live stream. Make sure you go hit the like button on the other stream and help us keep growing this awesome community. All right. Another loss. Till Thursday. Another one that I cannot commit to. Depends on practices and scheduling and who's going to be driving who. I might have to enlist the 16-year-old to drive another kid to practice. But we'll see you real soon. Maybe we'll do a recap for the Raptors game, but I doubt it. Speaking of the Raptors, they are, let's see, how are they doing here? 110-100. The Raps are up on the Nets. All right, let's go, Raptors. See you next stream, Mad Max. See you, Navy Skies, Brian Burns, Richard Fewer, CK. We appreciate you being here. Brandy Gale, thank you so much, and thank you so much for the support. Richard and Brandy with those super chats. Guys, I can't thank you enough. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, this stream's done. It's done and dusted. Like, we were rolling here. And then now, like, everything that this channel was built around is just gone. The revenue sources are gone, and it's about the super chats. So your support through super chats, through super thanks, through super stickers, through anything, and any way that you're supporting the channel, whether you're buying the merch, clicking the links to the products that we tag sometimes, because I'm just a dad of 4 that's working a regular job, that's trying to live the dad life and still do the YouTube thing at the same time. I don't remember to tag these stupid products. It's such a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate it, everybody. It's time for us to wrap this thing up, and we'll see you on Thursday, as long as it fits in the schedule. As tough as it must be, because as Leafs fans, we are true Leafs fans. Benjamin, Sakmar, good night. Carmen, cheers, Carmen. Connor as well. We'll see you guys real soon. Good night, everybody. Go Leafs, go. Until next time, hopefully we can turn it around and get a victory against the Kings. Cheers.
be something heaven sends. Payback for the love I spent. Oh my, this time I'ma keep it going. Stay fucked up, feel so good. High on my, the sky underneath my feet. It never looked so good. Oh my, that's right. I'ma keep it up, stay fucked up, that's my mood. Oh my pretty close to heaven.
All right, insiders, here we go. We're gonna play a little soccer here, because we're gonna There you go. There's TSI Allison. Where are you, babe? Are you almost home? I'm gonna play some video games until you get home, because I'm on YouTube and I can. Oh my God, it's so loud over there. I got the replay going here. There's not even close. Oh man, yeah. Hey, Gerard Francis Jerry says Nyes is a liability. After his contract, he is following his buddies. Just coast. I mean, can you blame him? That's what the big guys are doing. I mean, that's what Austin Matthews is doing. That's what Willie Nylander's doing. It's not enough. It's not enough from that team. So while we go here, let's do some. What is this? My Evolutions. Let's get something started. So thanks for hanging out with us if you're still here. I love you, babe. Miss you. Cats are hanging out tonight. The long hairs. Loving it. All right, I got to do this evolution, but I don't know who I'm going to use on this Evo. The Paqueta card looks pretty decent, though. 86 team of the week. All right, I mean, you know, might have the extra upgrade there, being that he's in form. But we don't have time for that. Let's get right into a game here while we let this thing run out. Playing in the gauntlet right now. We have to reset the players. You can't use the same players over the same game. So let's get this roster going here. It's a pain because you can't use the same players, and we all know that my team needs a lot of work here. Camavinga. Man, what a rough night there for the Leafs. Just awful tonight. Another loss. That's 3 straight losses for our buds. So what we gonna do? We're gonna play video games about it. Oh, darn it. Come on, cat. Militao. And should we throw this guy in there? No, he's going to take the chemistry way down. We don't want that. Oh, there's a Rajo. He's decent, but Ake. Just getting no love from the chemistry standpoint here. Got any center backs here we can use? No, we don't. Man, oh man. Whoa, where are you going? Where you going, buddy?
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make
All right, let's replace the center back here. Yeah, this is rough.
some days it's hard to move on. So I keep I don't blame myself.
Don't you dare. That cat loves playing right by that power cord. All right, let's see who we're going to have as goalie now. Ter Stegen. There you go.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better.
Everybody I have left, this is the 3rd game out of the 3 for the gauntlet. So everybody I have left is low rated and just not very good. I kind of just want to get through this here, so we're just gonna start using some of these lone players or something. Berger, let's get Berger in there. Gallagher will be replaced by. Have we used Embuemo yet? Tielemans with that ping pass, I like that one. Haven't used Orsolini yet. Oh, how about Due? All right, there we go. I think we're ready. We can play. We're in business. We can get a game in, finally. And the Raptors finally beat the Nets 119-109. Let's go, Raptors. And the Raptors finally beat the Nets 119-109. Whoa, where are you going, Cat? So we got the TFC jerseys on here. TFC till I die. God, why is TFC so bad too? No, you cannot jump on the computer, dude. You can't jump on the computer, bro. No, it's not where you jump. Ah, you distracted me. You distracted me, you little cat. No, that's not where you... Oh, come on. Almost had it there. No way I'm catching that chick. Woof. Alphonso Davies, good Canadian boy. I'm gonna have to buy his card, get some Bayern action in here. I want to do that Bowie SBC. Turn him like an 84. It looked pretty decent, so I might have to do that one. So those of you hanging out, play EAFC 26. Let us know in the chat. Nice goal, nice goal. Full sweat, try hard. Blah. What's up? Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. That was hanging out with us for the Leafs game is left, but I'm here to play some EAFC 26 because I love this friggin' game, even though I'm not that good at it. But I might be on the comeback here, unlike the Maple Leafs tonight. But here we go. Oh, almost cut off. Oh, nice pass. Damn, he's off though. Whew. That was close. That was real close. I can get my subs in. He's just playing keep away. But Chaka. Ah. I'm going to get my subs in. Dang, that's the final whistle. Just like that, huh? All right, well. Nothing there for us tonight. So, good thing the gauntlet's done. So see, the objective here is for the gauntlet, score in 9, play 12, a 10 by 83. That's huge. All right, so maybe we'll get one more game in, maybe? 247? That's because the views keep coming in. No, I think we're going to shut it down. Let's shut her down. It's been real, y'all. It's been real. Peace out. We'll see you on Thursday.